Okay, so look at what it looks like. A child comes to the CBT center. A child can go to CBT, go to test manager. You go to test manager. If you notice now, we have quite a number of questions: 2019, 2020, 2010. So based on the, let's say I'm a science student, you see like this one is a science student. You only see subjects that concerns you for practice. So you can see here everything is all about practice. Let me say I want to practice biology for, let's say, 2020 biology. I can click on this, practice, take a test, then I can start a test. So what happens is that it's going to take me to a proper screen. So here, notice what's going to happen. You can see these questions now, the way they are now. If I start it again, it will definitely show me a completely different pattern. I can even show me completely different question, depends on how I set it. So from here, I can be answering questions, can be answering questions, can be answering questions. This is just biology. I can be answering questions. And the system is also built in such a way that without just biology, if I want to write JAMB itself, combination of all subjects, the system can enable me to do that. You can see them here. All these questions are vetted questions and vetted answers. So you can see them here. So let's say I'm done. I just want to go to the last one. I'm going to skip quite a number of questions and I'm going to submit. So right now I can submit. I can review my answers if I want. I can review all my answers if I want. I can review all my answers here. If I'm done, I can just, let's say, go to this question. Can still go back, can still go back and answer. If not, I can just submit final here. Once I submit final now to tell me what I scored, I got 6 out of 12. Then I can return back. So this is where it start getting interesting. I can also practice again if I want, but let me look at my results. If I come to test results, I go to biology. So this is what's going to happen now. If I go to biology, I got 6 over 49. If I click on details here, this is as a student. If I want to export this, I can export this. I can export this. I want to export the PDF copy of this. If I click on this, I can export the PDF copy. If I want to export the PDF copy of the assessment I did now, you can see it, right? I can export it, right? So now, if not, I can come back here. I can look at it. So you can see now these questions, you can see the questions and their answers. So see the questions, see the answers, see the explanation. So I chose sucrose and I failed it. The answer is glucose. So you can see the explanation. So they will give as much detailed explanation as we could. So you can see it here. So that it's not just about copying. So students can use this to study. They can use the exported PDF. You can see everything, right? So going up here, I can see the time I spent on each question. I can see the time I spent on each question. I can see the question time analysis. So with the one I spend the longest time in, most of the time it's usually the most difficult question. I can see the topic, the ones on terrestrial and aquatic habitats. I got everything. You can see these ones. I scored this. By the time I finish the test, it's going to group them across different topics. So it's going to give you like a heat map. So you will now see, okay, this is where I am having gaps or not. So if I'm done with this, I can export. I can share with my teachers. I can share with my parents. After that, I can come back here and do another practice and see how I'm improving. So this is where the practice. So we are. You see here, the questions we're uploading here are highly vetted questions and answers with detailed explanations, and it makes a lot of sense. So that is it. Thank you. If you have more questions, please feel free to read back. Thank you.